What's going on, everybody? I'm gonna have this conversation about. Matter of fact, let me turn the comments on in case anybody want to comment, so I can. Uh, yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna have this conversation about personal accountability. By the way, this is Mike, CTM TV, Mike Flett channel. Streaming on both channels. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Want to talk about it's not weak to walk away. We have to change this narrative that you have to stud up or check out. That's causing a lot of people to be put in situations legally, causing a lot of people to lose out on things because they want to prove that you're the toughest. And we're finding out more and more, especially now with social media, the only thing is going to get you is personal, I guess, points, but what is it going to help you from a legal and corporate standpoint? Now, if you don't want to thrive legally and corporately, I get it. You just want to stay in the trenches. I get it. I'm not gonna argue with you on that. That's your that's your stance. That's your stance. I'm talking to that person that wants to really understand how deep personal accountability goes. It's pretty deep, and some people can't digest it. Some people it's hard to really understand it. I even went through it, but when I really sat down and I got to thinking when I was younger, thinking about how important personal accountability is. It makes you really slow down and think about what you're doing, not move so fast, not react so fast. We're gonna get into some of that, but I just really want to have this conversation because even with the Shiloh Sanders, right? He probably was gonna get cut anyway, but don't make it easier for them to do it. Make it hard for them to do it. And as I said yesterday, they're gonna use this to make it easier to cut Shiloh. You know what I'm saying? He was playing good, but he was I think a fifth round somewhere in there, low draft pick. And they try to find different ways. No different than in the corporate world when they land people off. They'll try to find ways to make it easier to lay people off. I've been there. I've given people ways to lay me off and stuff like that. What's going on, bro?
Yo, was him.
Man, been cutting them yards today, man.
Yep, the whole weekend.
Yeah, I was out there doing some stuff at the church. I just cut my yard today at the house, man. I said, let me make some stuff a little early before I tap out, man.
Hmm.
So before you came on, I was just having this conversation. How deep do personal accountability go for you? Before I even get into that,
Uh,
when do it start for you? When do it start? If you was talking to some kids in the trenches, like,
it's best to it's best to get it early, but most people don't realize until they get a little bit older. Like, damn, I should have handled it better.
yeah, yeah. I think some people too. Even I had to deal with this. You have to really understand how deep it go because sometimes you can move so fast you're not realizing you're making decisions, and sometimes people they get juiced up by other people. You're not thinking because you're getting gassed up. Um, Sometimes things happen so fast you don't even get a chance to think.
Yeah.
You got to react. You don't have to, but that's sometimes that's how it kind of happens so fast. You ain't really got no choice. It's like everything hysterical. Nobody say, "Wait a minute, what are we really finna do here?"
Mm-hmm.
You mean to tell me I'm finna go kill somebody? You know what I'm saying? They don't even think like that. I'm finna go kill somebody and probably get 25 to life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You don't really think like that. You just kind of crash out. And then you think about it while you're in the courtroom and you got 12 people looking at you about to decide your fate. Nothing worse than going in the courtroom or DA looking at you and say, could this have been handled a different way?
Yeah.
And
So
street code ain't gonna help you in court, man. It don't work. It's no constitution for street code. You know what I'm saying? If you stand on it, I get it. If you stand on it, that's why I told you. If you stand on it, that's what you stand on. But just know what come with it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, some accept their fate before they even get to the courtroom.
Yeah. But I think it starts as soon as you leave the house. Sometimes even when you at the house, but it starts if you're an individual when you leave the house. You know what I'm saying? Some people leave the house, they go to work 8 hours, and they come back home. Some people leave the house, they go to the trenches, whatever they do in the trenches. That's what they do. But when you leave off that front porch, when it tell you ready to jump off the porch, everything you do, whether you think it's not important or not, it counts. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Um, we've seen it. Dudes who grew up with.
Yeah.
You around a group of dudes. Some jump off. Somebody get hurt or get killed. Police can't get round that person up. They didn't do it, but they know what happened. They don't want to say nothing because of the street code. I can't snitch, and you get hit with the accessory.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But guess what though? Would you agree? The accountability you still was there. Your role is that you still put yourself in that position to get rounded up.
I mean, yeah. You were up and in the car. You know what's
Yeah,
about if you know what's about to go down. But if you don't
yeah.
know what's about to go down, just be riding. It's a lot of
Even just getting in the car, even if you don't know, just getting in the car, you got to be accountable. Like if you don't really know what these dudes got going on, and you get in the car with them, sometimes you ain't got to be in the car. You could be standing on the corner,
yeah.
just saying what's up. You just having to walk up and say what's up and give everybody that. Hey, they gonna do it right there. Pop, 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 pop. Just that fast. You know what I'm saying? Man,
Yeah. Yeah.
it happens, man. You know what I'm saying? And
I think of situations like that, it already be ongoing stuff. This they don't just roll up and shoot just because.
no, that's what I'm saying. But you gotta have the awareness, man, to understand. Just trying the best not to put yourself in them situations where you have to defend it in court. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes, like say, legal situation, just the fact you was there, they can't find no other information. They got you. You don't say nothing because the street code holds a precedence over your thoughts, and now you for have to do 15 or whatever the time is because they didn't catch nobody else. They just caught you. Even in school, kids in school, you get to acting up in class clowning. 5 people do it, but you the one that got caught. You
Yeah.
gotta take accountability for that, man. You got caught. You know what I'm saying? I'm always telling me, I don't care what they did. I'm talking to you. You got caught. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that made me think about it, like stuff like that. Like a young made me think about, like, you know what? I need to really think about what I'm doing, man. Cause yeah, they didn't get caught. I did, and I gotta suffer the consequence for what I did. You know what I'm saying?
Dang, you was a class clown, man. I'm glad I
Oh yeah.
wasn't. I'm glad I wasn't,
I don't
man.
have no problem saying that because I know telling kids where I came from. I don't mind telling kids where I came from. Like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But especially like at Dunbar, it kind of mild. It kind of got milder when I was in high school, but Dunbar is pretty crazy, and get caught up all the time. But yeah,
Sometimes when you been around stuff so long, it's normal. You know.
I'm just glad I figured it out early, and that's why I try to pass it down to the kids about being accountable. Because when you become a man,
Mhm.
you really can't blame nobody else for what you got going on, like your downfall. You have to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And like when you listen to older guys, all this system talk and all that, okay, I get it. But there's still you gotta find a way to navigate through that, you know what I'm saying? And it's just up to you how much determination you have, how much will you have, you know what I'm saying? But you still gonna be accountable for, especially if you want to raise a family, man. Your development is your responsibility. You believe that, or you think it's something different?
I mean,
Like for
like,
me, I can't put my development in nobody else's hand. That's just how I think. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I won't do it. You know what I'm saying? I have to. I'm responsible for finding a better way to provide for my family. Like I feel like I'm responsible for that. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying, to do that. And that's
yeah,
why I'm going to school. Now I should have did it early. Just off being accountable. I should have took care of that, you know what I'm saying, in my 20s, you know what I'm saying? But that's
yeah,
why I'm at where I'm at now, because I didn't know doing what I was doing in my 20s. But
yeah. Yeah, I get it. For the lane that you in. Yeah, I
yeah,
get it. Yeah,
yeah.
it's other people in different lanes. We seeing it right now going on in Little Rock. It's the secret mission is going on right now, and you know, even when you're doing right, you know, you got people with real money. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They shutting it down. You know,
You just gotta know how to play the game though. You gotta know how the game is played, study how the game is being played, and
uh,
then build accordingly. Build your strategy accordingly, right?
uh, that's why I say what's going on, man. It's a little deeper than that. it's a
It
little.
is, but you
It's
got to go even deeper and find a way around. That's all I'm saying. As
uh,
deep as they can go, you can go deeper and find a way around it. There is a way to beat the system. It's just, are you willing to go that far, learn how to do it? But
it's a little different when you got a special task force that you got to fight against.
but that's the thing. Why are they coming out though? They got to find out why. What are they targeting? So you just know not to
You
do
know.
that.
No,
That's
that's what
all
I'm
I'm saying.
saying. It's kind of like I don't know if you even remember like how Sixth Street was. Trying to make that um make Asher like that again, where it wasn't no crazy stuff going on. People just having a good time. But yeah, this it's a little
But
different.
depending on what is a good time. Like when you see some of this stuff on social media, you gotta admit it's getting crazy. Some of this stuff they be LRHN, what's it called? The hood news or whatever. The dude ran, they be posting some crazy stuff. They be happening. No Asher.
Yeah. I mean,
It's pretty crazy. They make it hard, man, for people that's trying to do good. They make it hard because that stuff speaks out louder for some reason. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like with that Circle K or something, somebody got jumped or something like that. They was boy on the side of the gas station, man. That's crazy, man. But
yeah, and they just go elsewhere. But what's going on in the city? It's a little deeper than that, than just a bunch of people fighting.
But even if it's deeper than that, like I'm saying, I think if people was more accountable about what they doing, I think we'll see it different. Some people just gonna crash out, man. I mean, unfortunately, that's just kind of how it go, and
Yeah,
it make it harder for Then, like I say, when you out, I don't know what all you talking about. I know for me, I'm just speak for me. When I was younger, some of the stuff I was doing, but I was out late. You know what I'm saying? Where they every like you got to think once you get past 9 o'clock, the percentages increase on something crazy that could happen. Whether people want to agree with it or not, it can go from like 40% to 60%, where it's 12 o'clock midnight, 70%. It could go down. It just anything can happen, you know what I'm saying? But when you ain't accountable, you think, oh man, hey, I'm just out having a good time. But you still have to be accountable for what, you know what I'm saying, what could happen to what you're dealing with, you know what I'm saying?
like not everybody's trying to be in the bed at 7 o'clock
That's fine, but I'm saying just take
or
what comes
nine
with it.
or
I'm
nine.
just saying, and I understand it, but even when I was younger, I had to understand what come with being out late, up and down Asher, talking to girls or whatever, doing whatever I was doing. I still knew that there was a risk involved, right?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. The accountability, understanding the risk. We're probably gonna talk about that on the podcast tomorrow. Matter of fact, make sure you check out Think Game Podcast on Monday. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all check that out. It's a dealing with other people. How accountable do you got to be dealing with other people other than
Like,
yourself? Once you come out the house, you jump off the porch. How accountable do you have to be? What got to be a part of your thinking when you're dealing with other people?
I don't too much think about it. Like, I don't know, cause I don't deal with too many people anyway. So
I'm talking about if you was talking to a kid though, like if you was talking
yeah,
to a young
I
younger
tell them that
kid.
same thing, man. I don't deal with a bunch of people, so I'm the
I get it. The less
it's
people you deal with, the less accountable you have to be because you're only dealing with yourself 100%. Yeah,
like I don't deal with a bunch of people. I know a bunch of people, and
sure.
and there's nothing wrong with that. It's like you can know a bunch of people, but just going out hanging with everybody that ain't gonna
Right,
be good. You know,
right. But see, some kids in the trenches is different thinking though until you get to that point. Yeah. Hanging out with people, you know what I'm saying, you don't really know them. You just don't realize that when you're younger, you really don't know people like that until something crazy happens. You really don't know. Sometimes even with family, you just gotta be careful. You know what I'm saying? It's like they may be your cousin, but man, dude may be a straight menace, boy, out there putting in work.
yeah.
And you have to be aware of that kind of stuff. Like, man, if I'm hanging with him, I'm putting myself in harm's way. You know what I'm saying? Um, I could mess around and get hit in the crossfire too. You know what I'm saying? And
But
sometimes people don't look at it from their way. I'm telling you, you probably need to think about it that way because when the bullets start flying, they don't have a name on them, and you just happen to be. Sometimes, man, I've seen it, man. People just not even trying to be a part of it. Like they just happen to just stop and say "What's up" for a few minutes, and it can go down. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And just it's unfortunate, man. But you just got to be careful, man. I'm like you. I didn't really fool with a lot of people either. You know what I'm saying? But
nah,
I was also aware, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. You got to be somewhat aware when you're in the trenches of the beef that's happening. You may not hear all of them, but the streets talk a lot, and you can kind of be aware. You just kind of listen, you just be aware and be like, this going on, that going on. You kind of got to be careful. I remember when I was younger, man, being down at the detail shop, saying off Chico. Shout out to the detail shop. VT and Greg, man, Greg tell me, hey man, don't go on Right Avenue tonight, bro. All
yeah,
right, I'm with you. I'm not going. And sometimes I'll be with Terrence, and it's like, yeah, we're going on Right Avenue. Nah, I'm gonna chill, man. I'm not going tonight, man. I'm good, bro. Y'all can have that. I'm good.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? Because I know how serious it can be, and they don't care if you not a part of it. They just see your car down there with them. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And that's when I had the rims and everything. I understood having a car with rims is almost like your business card because people know your car with your rim. They may not say nothing to you, but
Yeah,
they know, oh, you be down there with them. You be riding with them.
yeah, definitely.
I had to be aware of that kind of stuff. Like some places I ain't gonna go. You know what I'm saying?
It's good
And
to
in some
buy
places
some.
I didn't go. It ain't because I'm scared. It's just being smart. It's just not even put yourself in that situation.
Yeah,
You know.
but that's that. And then I think it's for both, but it's more so for the ones that like you got a decent upbringing and you got family at home. So the streets really shouldn't be for you. You really should be focusing on something else. But
Hmm.
it's people that's they really been around it their whole life, and it's practically all they know, good and bad. Not saying it's right, not giving
Right.
nobody an excuse, but some of the stuff they was taught, they was just embedded in them,
Yeah, and that's why I would ask them. Anybody. I had to learn this myself. Are you flexible enough to learn new information and change? Or are you set in your ways? You know what I'm saying? I had to learn. I had to be flexible enough. Like when I started working, going to corporate, I had to take in information different than what I grew up on and what I heard and be able to change, right? Sometimes you can feel like all oranges are racist. Not some. You say you feel like all of them. When you're young, you feel like all of them are. Then when you start getting older, you realize not all of them are. some of my greatest opportunities came from oranges. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some of the people that put me down were apples. Some of the same apples. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I was flexible enough not to get mad about it. But I was flexible enough to understand. Not everything is what it seems. Some people can make it out to be. You know what I'm saying? You got to really learn for yourself. You know, kind of how it go.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get it though. Some people that grew up in the street, I always ask them though. Are you flexible enough to change if you learn some information that makes sense? Are you flexible enough? Some people not. Some people just like this is just what it is, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's just what you stand on is what you stand on. I just pray that you don't get into a situation where you're looking at a 12-man jury and they decide. I'm telling you, man, I ain't never been there. It can't feel good, man. It can't. You don't have no control. You just hoping if you got a good lawyer, if you can afford one, you just hoping he can get you out of that, or he can lessen the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like the dude, I don't know how deep he was in it. What's that dude that just got released? Is it Govin, the dude from Memphis or something like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just got out. I know he had to move out of Memphis. There's no way he could live in Memphis. No way.
Nah.
Ain't no way he could live in Memphis, man. I don't even think he could live on the outskirts of Memphis. He probably would have to go like North Dakota somewhere or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think he could live in Memphis, man.
Nah. It's so much, shit. Damn near everybody that was involved did
Oh, I'm talking about with the whole thing, yeah,
the whole thing.
yeah.
So I don't know.
I know he probably in like witness protection or something. They probably got surveillance on him, so ain't nobody gonna really. I know he probably hot right now, unless he just really in the trenches. If you in the trenches, I hope he not doing. I hope he ain't that crazy. He don't seem like he that crazy. Seem like he got on up out of there. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. His daughter got knocked out behind that too.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing about accountability, right?
So,
You got to understand when you delve in dirt like that, if they can't get you, they gonna get somebody else close to you. You know what I'm saying? Happens a lot,
mhm.
unfortunately, but it does, and you have to understand that accountability come with that. Especially when you got a big family too, and you out there doing dirt, and your family's accessible like that in the trenches. Boy, they coming. They are coming.
He a old head.
I know. He should be old head. He
He
should
a
be out the
old.
game. He should be out the
Mhm,
game.
mhm. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
And
man,
that, and that's who teaching these people. You know what
I
I'm saying?
know, right? I know.
Like,
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah,
I give
he
him the.
teaching this the part he teaching you to be stand up, but didn't he cooperate?
No, I think the other
You,
ones did.
you- the other ones did. He didn't cooperate. Okay. A lot of these dudes be out here teaching them to stand up and be tough, and then they go cooperate, man. I had to come home, man.
Yeah,
Crazy, man.
yeah.
So next one, reacting too quickly can be costly. This happens so much, so many times. Um, you react so fast, you don't really sit down and think like, what am I really fit to do?
Mhm.
You don't think, man, I'm finna get 25 to life for doing this. You don't even think about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't even think about, man, they got cameras on every corner just about now. If you see them black poles with that little round thing on it with a solar panel, guess what? That is a camera, my friend.
I think
And
them.
they everywhere. They putting them up everywhere.
I, I,
They
I
may
think
not
them.
see you do the shoot, but they can see you in the vicinity though. They may not see the spark go off,
Yeah,
but
I
they
think.
definitely see you in the vicinity though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Some of them was like what the thing is called the shot thing.
What's
Uh,
that? Oh,
something.
when the spark off, it sends it records it.
No, no, no. It's a shot indicator.
Yeah.
But
It
some went on where they was putting them in just the hoods, and some went on, but they started taking some of them down.
well, I know where I live at. They up.
Yeah, because
They
it's
up. 100% they up. Over the Southwest, they up. I mean, it's not. Is it a bad thing? They up.
I mean, yeah,
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 you think so?
yeah. I mean, if it's in a certain, it's in certain areas.
But that's where the crime happened in it. It's supposed to be to deter crime, right?
Crime happens everywhere, but
Well,
it just don't.
people ain't shooting in the middle of the street everywhere though.
Yeah, yeah.
Nah,
It
not like
happens.
that.
Yeah, the West Little Rock is more dangerous than anywhere. You know,
But no, we talking about like John Burr. They got him over there too.
Mm. I'm talking
They
about
over
like
there too.
further out, Rodney Perry and West Markham. Yeah, it's going down.
But a lot of those businesses and stuff got cameras over there too.
Yeah,
Apartments got cameras too. Yeah, 100%.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It was something unconstitutional. It was something like that. It was something.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm just letting the kids know, man. It ain't like back in the day where you could do stuff and get away with it, man.
Oh no,
Stuff
boy.
is getting, boy.
Yeah,
That's
boy,
that's being less and less.
yeah,
I mean, it's dudes back then, boy, had some bodies. I mean, double digits, and they got away. They still walking around like ain't nothing wrong. Eating the
yeah,
IHOP, eating
yeah.
eating pancakes like ain't nothing wrong. But now, you mess around and do that now, you want to,
Well, you are on the somebody's ring camera.
boy, for real.
Mhm.
Reacting too quickly in domestic situations, man. Don't let these women agitate you, man. You gotta walk away. It's not weak to walk away, man.
Yeah.
It's not weak to walk away. Forget the street code. Don't put yourself in a 25 to life situation, man. Because you can't walk away. Your ego get the best of you, man.
Yeah, both of them. It's for men and women.
Yeah, 100%. I can only talk to men because I'm a man. You know, we talk to women, they'll think you
Mhm.
ripping them to shreds. They don't want to take the accountability. You got to let a woman talk to them about their part. But I'm saying from a man standpoint,
Yeah.
you can never justify in court
Mhm.
hitting a woman. You ain't gonna never be able to do it. It's not worth it. You don't even. I'm telling you, it ain't gonna never work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even if she was the aggressor, even if she did put her hands on you, if you do it, you cannot justify it in court. You won't be able to do it. I don't care how you write the story up, how compelling it is. It's gonna be very hard. I'm just letting you know that off the rip. Any young men out there, don't do it.
Yeah.
Walk away. Uh, the dude with Shakari Richardson, that dude is so lucky they had cameras in the airport
Mhm.
because that could have easily went the other way. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? Luckily, they had video.
Mhm.
And my question is, I hope is he still gonna stay with her, or is he gonna just go ahead and let that go? Sometimes it's hard for dudes to let it go because they want the magic tricks. But man, reacting too quickly though, man, it can be costly. Man, it can cost you years. Sometimes it can cost you something that you can't take back. Saying the wrong thing because you're angry. Dealing with anger, man, is one
Mhm.
thing I think people's going through right now. Dealing with anger, just crashing out. You think
Yeah.
about the dude, what's that, Rockefeller?
Hmm.
That just happened. Did he crash out? Is that what happened? He crashed out?
I don't know the full like detail, but he shouldn't have did it anyway. But
Yeah, generally, most dudes like they crash out. Like on a general level, they crash out because of something. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
He crashed out. It's gonna cost him his life. He probably gonna be in jail for like 25 to life.
no, he done for.
Yeah, it's
He
done.
done.
He
You
can't
know,
justify that. There's no way he gonna ever justify that. You know what I'm saying? It's
yeah,
over with.
yeah, something like that, especially around them kids too. He done for them.
Oh yeah, it's a wrap. I mean, when the mayor comment on it,
Yeah,
it's a wrap. You can
you
can
know,
it. You can cancel Christmas, dog.
like, and I don't think these people really understanding what you gonna have to serve 100% of your time. Like
Oh yeah, for something
you
like
have
that, yes, yes.
no anything. Like if you get sentenced, you have to
Oh
serve
yeah, the law change. You're right.
anything.
Yes, the law change. Yeah, any violent
Anything.
crime. Yeah, you doing all of that. Not
Uh-huh.
only that, what do you think's gonna happen to this dude in jail every day he's in jail?
Oh yeah, he it won't be every day, but he gonna get poked up though.
Um, it was a dude that was on like Randy Walker. Shout out to Randy Walker, man. Shout out to him. Just on what's his name? Dude said he was like the one in Riceville. He said the barracks is kind of like a gym. and you
Mm,
got all the beds in one gym. It's not like a cell where it's like two dudes in the cell.
yeah,
He said some penitentiary, it's like a barrack, and all the beds are in that barrack, bro.
yeah,
Man, that's crazy.
yeah.
You
It's
know what I'm
like
saying?
that.
Imagine sleeping in a barrack, no walls, 30 beds in there or whatever. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And you done did that. You know what I'm saying? How, man,
Yeah, it sounds like California right there.
boy, but California's probably even, man, that's crazy. But,
You know,
and man, how in the world can you sleep, man? Whoo!
can't ain't
You,
no sleeping. You got
yeah,
to
ain't no
sleep
sleeping,
light.
man.
You got to sleep
Yeah.
light around
And you gotta sleep a certain way. You can't sleep on your back. I mean, on your stomach.
there.
You
Mm,
can't sleep. You don't even want to sleep on your side. You know what I'm saying? You
mm,
gotta have what superhuman hearing. If you hear any steps, you open your eyes, see what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
mm. It's
Boy,
it's a tough life, but you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
it's the yin and the yang, man. If the
yeah.
if everything was perfect, we'll be all be robots around here.
Right. You don't have to be perfect, but you can think though, because all it take. I said it yesterday. All it take is one time, one choice, one decision, one situation. It could cost you. So you got to think about it. Is it worth it before you do it? But if
Mm,
you move too fast, you just don't even think about it. You just do it. You're like, man, I shouldn't have done that. Whew.
yeah.
I've been there. That's what made me
Oh,
slow down. You bump your head too much, you just slow down. Like, wait a minute, man. I'm bumping my head way too much. This is too crazy. I gotta slow down. Kind of
mm,
like the with sports, you go back and look at the game film. What can
mm,
I do better if I get in this situation again? You know what I'm saying?
mm.
Yeah.
But when you young, you don't think you superhuman. You know what
I
I'm saying?
know. And that's why if we can reach them, I believe you can reach some kids when they're young and try not to have them go into that mindset. You can prevent a lot of stuff. It's just up to you if you want to listen to it or not. But
Yeah. Like
how do you change the cycle? Like, how do you change the cycle?
like I I noticed you know oh boy he basically said what I've been saying for the longest.
What's that?
To reach the youth, even just on social media, they're not on Facebook like that.
I get it.
You know
I
what I'm
get it.
saying? You gotta
Yeah.
you gotta tap into their market. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. I get it.
Because
I get it.
they got four burner accounts. You know what I'm saying? It's different, man.
I get it.
You gotta keep.
It's a long game, man. It's a long game. It's not no instant gratification. It's a long game, right?
Mhm.
Like I say, I really once I get done with this education, really probably right before I'm trying to go around and talk to them and stuff, trying to get my stuff together. Uh, you might think some of these kids are not listening, but how to say, but some of it might sink in. But we got to keep going. That's what's up. Make that bigger. Yeah, Atomic Player. Shout out to Atomic Player. You might think some of these kids are not listening, but some of it might sink in. But we got to keep talking. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you.
Mhm. And especially just the ones that's willing to listen. But the
Oh yeah,
thing,
that's fine. Yeah, you ain't gonna reach everybody. Yeah, I get it. Some people just don't want to listen, but I think that sometimes people will listen. They just don't want to say nothing, but they will listen. Because a lot of people watching it. When I'm starting to see a lot more people watch it. It's just they not saying nothing, engaging. I get it. Because
hmm
sometimes it could be a little different what what you used to hearing. Everybody want to see the train wrecks and stuff, but the positive stuff it don't go as fast as the crazy stuff. I get it. You know what I'm
man,
saying?
every time.
So my next one, why is it better to walk away?
Yeah, you might.
We got to change that street code. It's better to walk away, man.
Yeah, and a lot of people do walk away, but some people it's rough. You can walk away, but as an older person, I ain't got no problem. Well, you
This
can
is what I
have.
would tell a younger person. The reason why it's better to walk away is a lot of those people that you're around. that's gassing you up. If you really focus on your education and get out the trenches, you might not even see them. You'll go through gaps of seeing them.
Mhm.
So, like, why would you let somebody opinion there? Like, if you go to college or you go to the military or you go do something, like Job Corps or something like that, that means you out the trenches for like years, pretty much. If you want to really commit to it, that means you're not gonna see them for that many years.
Mhm.
Don't allow somebody you seeing for a temporary amount of time cause you to do 25 in a can or be on probation or get felonies on your record because you're trying to prove something to somebody you're only gonna see probably only your teenage years. You might not even see them during your adult years. I can't tell you how many people I'm with the school with I haven't seen them in years.
Mhm.
And we live in the same area, you know what I'm saying? That's what's crazy. We live in the same area, you know what I'm saying? Shop at the same grocery store, but some way, somehow we miss each other probably, you know what I'm saying, in timing and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah.
But see, when you young, you don't get that. Well, I'm telling a young person like that's what happens when you start growing up. Everybody go their separate ways. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
you don't have to prove yourself, man. It ain't worth it getting felonies on your record that young and having to deal with that because you think you creative, you think you're an entrepreneur until you get them felonies on your record when you really got to do it. Be an
Yeah.
entrepreneur and be creative.
Yeah. You ain't
Yeah,
got
you
no
know what I'm
choice.
saying? Yeah,
Mhm.
you ain't got no choice. It's gonna really put you to the test. Entrepreneurship ain't as easy as it sounds. You watching all the YouTube videos talking about 10 steps to be an entrepreneur. It ain't that easy. What you think it is?
It's another 52 that they ain't even showing.
Boy, boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
going to get an LLC. You tell people just going to get an LLC.
No.
That ain't even free. People think they talking like it's free. That ain't free getting the LLC, man.
Oh,
No. And it's
no.
gonna cost you every year. That ain't free. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
But
And
it's
then,
better to walk away, man. When you dealing with women, when you're younger, dealing with women, you got some women when you're younger. We talking about when I in teenage years. If they come from chaotic situations, or some people just like to argue. I've seen these women when I was younger. They love to argue. I ain't got time for that because when you argue, it can go 50-50. It can go either way.
man,
Especially if you got a temper. You know what I'm saying? You like Big Red or Victor Sweet. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
My
I was
office
about,
hours are from
yeah.
9 to
I
5.
was about to say something, but I don't want no smoke today.
You don't want
No,
no smoke.
no, not today. I don't want
You
no
don't want
smoke.
no smoke.
Not
Nah, man.
today.
If you know
It
you
might,
got a high temper, you got, you rev up real fast. Don't argue, man. Just
yeah.
you have to know that. You know what I'm
And
saying?
don't argue at all.
Yeah, for sure. I'm saying it. Don't argue. It ain't worth it.
Yeah.
Walk away.
I
You know what I
said,
mean? If I told I'm not gonna argue with you about nothing. For what?
nothing. I ain't arguing.
Because usually when a person arguing with you, y'all not on the same page. Because if y'all was on the same page, it wouldn't be an argument. You know what I'm
Well, I ain't arguing with nobody. It's for your protection, not mine.
saying? Exactly. He said for real. Your protection, not mine. You know what I'm saying? For real. That's real. But yeah, man, it's better to walk away, man. 100%.
Look, and my issue was I walked away too much.
I
I
don't think you
never
did.
should.
I don't think you did. Yeah, I don't think you gotta walk away too much. It's always better to take the high road. Always.
I know that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think it said yeah they probably deserve a good
Oh yeah,
five,
for sure.
five finger across the eye.
Oh, 100%. I just taught that in Sunday school today. I was like, even when people don't deserve mercy, as a Christian, you still have to extend it to them. Even when they don't deserve it. You still, it's just how Christ work when you're covered by Christ.
Yeah.
You're called to be kind and merciful. Even I think even Muslims teach that too.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Yeah. But the next one is how can a person prevent a crash out moment?
Ooh,
Is that preventable?
I don't know. It
You have to
is.
know yourself. I think
Yeah.
you have to know yourself in and out.
Yeah.
Cause if you know yourself, this is my opinion. You may not, but I'm saying if you know yourself, you know when you getting close to crashing out, you probably need to
Hmm.
chill or go get away or something, go do something else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just me. Like I
Yeah.
know when I'm about to crash out. Sometimes you can't just leave that easy. So I just in my head I turn everything off. Click, 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 lights off. Click, 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 and I'm chilling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'm at work, it get crazy. Turn the lights off. Click, 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 click. Because in my earlier years I didn't do that. And I crashed out. Like when I worked at the ISP place, I crashed out a couple times, you know what I'm saying? I let it get to me. And when I left there, when I got laid off, I said I'm not gonna ever allow that to happen again because when you have a family as a man, when you have a family, I don't think sometimes people don't even realize this. Like I think some women probably realize now this in the workplace heavy. Men have to deal with so much stuff to keep from crashing out. We have to process this and get it out of our head. Um, you can't afford therapy when you just starting out working and stuff. When you make it, people don't realize like they all this stuff therapy. Like, okay, I get it, but if you're taking care of your family, you paying bills, you don't have enough money left over for therapy. You know what I'm saying? You don't. I'm just keeping it real.
Yeah.
$100 an hour, you man, that could go towards groceries. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Like for me, I found God. That's my therapy. God
yo.
and the Son Jesus Christ. That's my therapy. I meditate. Man, I could be talking to somebody and praying at the same time in my head. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Mm,
said, the brain is a powerful tool. Some people really don't realize your brain is your most powerful muscle, powerful tool, man.
yeah. And everybody's, type of therapy is it ain't the same. Everybody
Oh,
ain't got the
100%.
same.
Sometimes
Yeah.
you just go fishing. Like I say, go fishing,
Yeah.
man. You don't even got to catch nothing. You just on the lake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's the smell of the stale water, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But
Hmm.
um, like I know for me, man, like when I really like I said, when I was selling cars, going to auction, just even like making content like this, kind of my outlet, giving the game back to out of my head, giving it back to the youth, stuff I went through, stuff I think about, you know what I'm saying? Getting ideas out of my head so I can bring more in.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Because I tell you one thing, boy, it'd be so much stuff in this little noggin.
Boy,
But
I'm
you
telling you,
know,
you're gonna make the Pillar Vision podcast, bro.
uh, I know it's about to be
Oh,
my
man.
downtime in a minute. Tell
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Hmm. I might
But yeah,
just
man. Even,
wind
even
off. Yeah,
and
go ahead.
even no, I was just saying, even I was just saying as a man, talking to young cats as a man, I always say, man, like I like to learn this. I am responsible for my development, man. You have to find the best way you can to provide for your family that's efficient and won't tax your health that you can do day in and day out. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people get into stuff and they were like, I don't know if I can do this day in and day out. I don't want to do this no more. Now you start back from zero. So it's better to kind of get that idea up front before you start down the path. So it's something I could do day in and day out. Because if a man don't work, a man don't eat. You know what I'm saying?
That's big facts.
And you gotta find something that you enjoy doing or something that you can do. Cause sometimes some of the stuff, you know what I'm saying, you want to do, it may not pay the bills fully like you wanted to. And if you got a family, especially, you got like, 6 kids and you know what I'm saying? When you can have 6 kids, you can pretty much like, hey man, it's go time. All that, you know, I believe I could fly dreaming kind of stuff. Hey man, you gotta believe you can work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you out there like that, you in the game, 6 kids, man. Hey man, hey, you gotta figure it out, man.
Yeah, it really
And
should.
somehow we lost the thing. You can work and be an entrepreneur at the same time. People don't realize that too. You know what I'm saying?
But I think eventually you have to make a choice. You have to make a choice eventually.
Yeah, that's being accountable. You have to make a choice. Like, man, I didn't have 6 kids,
Mm.
married to this woman. I got to be a provider, but I'm out here trying to be,
Mhm.
Bobby Blue Bland blues singer, and I'm only making $50 a gig. That's not probably not gonna work. If you want to be a provider for your family, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, especially having a bunch of kids and you ain't doing nothing.
Yeah,
Goodness,
yeah,
that's the worst.
100%.
Then that's what I was gonna say, but I don't want no smoke with you women today. Not today, not on Sunday.
Not on Sunday, right?
Yeah. Now catch me tomorrow. It
So I
might
made
be
a video the other day. What do you think that the kids got to have now when they graduate? Is a high school diploma enough in 2025, or do they need to have something else to go with it?
Oh, it's best to have something else to go with it. But
For sure,
you know, first get your diploma. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And,
Get your
and
diploma.
learn how to read, because some graduated can't even read or spell.
Yeah.
But like
If you
uh
could, what do you think? How many? If you can come up, if you can just think of a general percentage, like when people graduate high school or our generation, how many of you was reading on their own, just on their own time when you
uh
become an adult?
I don't know, because I had it wasn't no option for me. You had to read. Uh,
I'm talking about like you think about peers, people you grew up with. How many of them think you read on their own time?
I don't think hardly it wasn't that many. Maybe 20%.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I believe I'm with you. I'm with you
Maybe 20.
because when most dudes graduate, you so excited you think you free, but you don't realize the responsibility that you have for you, and you
Mhm.
moving around so much that you really don't read because you either walking around, driving around, working, and you don't really take 2 hours a day just to read something, a book or something. You know, what I'm saying just to read. Expand your mind a little bit. I'm guilty of it myself. You know what I'm saying? I should have definitely read more. I read, but I didn't read enough like I should have. But and I always been more hands on kind of person. That's what kind of drive. That's why, like I said, IT kind of really, when I first got in, is what helped me because naturally I'm a hands on person. But the book stuff, I just really went into it. You know what I'm saying? And I find myself making myself get into it. You know what I'm saying? If I want to pass these classes, you know what I'm saying? I make myself get into it. That's why I say the responsibility for development. Like when you become an adult, you have to understand that you're gonna have to read more and write more. You know what I'm saying? You can't really run from it. It's gonna hinder you as you
Yeah.
get older. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Like,
Even when I make these topics, I have to sit down and think about what am I going to like write out some what we gonna talk about. You know what I'm saying?
like
I have to do that. Do the research. You know what I'm saying? So,
the
and I should
only
do more research. I should really don't do enough like I should. I need to do more.
like one of the things that I'm teaching my son now
Yeah.
is you know, he got the yards down,
Mm-hmm.
and now I'm having him go with his cousin like in the summertime.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, and work on housing.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah. So that's one of them things I wish I would have did like
Yeah.
more of, but
Yeah.
my uncles, I only had one uncle up here, and he was out there in the street, so
Mm-hmm.
it was a little different. But the summers that I would go to Hamburg, I wish I would have spent time with my uncles that was doing that type of stuff
Yeah.
a little more. Like I know a little bit, but not enough like they do.
Yeah. And what I learned from my cousins, because I did do that with my family a lot, a lot. It made me go to school because I don't want to do that. But a lot of times
Mhm.
they learn on the fly. I've
Yeah.
seen it in real life. That's where I get it from. They'll be like, somebody ask them, "Hey man, can you do drywall?" Yeah, I can do drywall. I ain't never did drywall a day. And they get to poking around and pry. How does drywall up here now? Okay, studs on 16 on center, drywall right here, screws, mud, figure it out. And this
Yeah.
is before YouTube, guys. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? This
Yeah.
is in the 90s. This is before you.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there watching them learn on the fly. That's probably why I do that to learn on the fly a lot. That's what made me thrive in IT too, being able to learn something new on the fly. We doing it right now at work. Was doing web development. Then like, nah, we finna do workday. We was like, huh? Workday? What's that? Oh, you gonna find out. And we find out. We doing it right now. We find out. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
that's how it is, man. Of course, you gotta be flexible enough to learn something new, even if it ain't no manual, no instruction manual. You know what I'm saying? A lot of jobs don't even do orientations no more like they used to. You
Yeah.
start the first day, they just put you with somebody. This you do A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's it. All right, get to work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, and they always put me with the old man.
But
Okay.
yeah, yeah, I want to learn how to work from house, all kind of stuff. That's why it's hard for me to make something that's niche because in real life it's hard to just be one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you do only one thing, everything else you got to pay for somebody to do it, and that costs money. You know what I'm saying? Labor and stuff. So growing up how we grew up, I know for me, just had to learn how to do that kind of different stuff and learn how to do some things like electrical outlets. I'm not an electrician. I'm not gonna play with the panel. If I had to, I will. But um,
Cut it off.
electrical panel, yeah, cut the main power
Cut it
off.
off.
You know what I'm saying? But I had cousins, they'll do it with the power on. They're like they don't even feel like doing that stuff. They knew how to do it though. I'm not doing it, but I'm saying they knew how to do it. Yeah, I had one cousin, man. He could literally stick his hand, the back of his hand on and feel the heat from it and pull his hand back before he gets shot. How he do it, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to know about that because I know two people that died from like that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I don't play around. But I have done it, you know what I'm saying? Even back here, I had to run. So it's a sub panel on this little studio. I had to run some electric cable and run a circuit to each like through 2 or 3 outlets on the wall. I'm gonna have to do it some more when I start remodeling. But yeah, man, you have to, and then like say HVAC. My HVAC is in the attic, you know what I'm saying, of my house. So that sucks. It's not in the closet, it's in the attic, sideways. So I have to get like Spider-Man and get up there sometime, you know what I'm saying? And check on stuff. You know
Goodness.
what I'm saying? But yeah, owning a house. There's sometimes we gotta make an old episode about that. Just owning a house. The
Wow.
cost of owning that. It's more than just paying the mortgage. People don't realize that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
And,
yeah. It's
yeah.
not a bad thing. It's I like it. Some
No,
people
it's
say,
not a bad thing. It's like to be prepared, something to be mentally prepared for owning a house. You know what I'm saying? Some things you might have to fix on your own. Some things you might not be able to get fixed right then if it's not life or death. Excuse me. Some things you have to wait for, man. You might not have the money for it because you still got to pay your other bills plus get that fixed. You know what I'm saying? So, but
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
but yeah, guys, we didn't talk. I didn't realize it's almost an hour, man. Just talk, but it takes that long to talk about this kind of stuff. Sometimes it takes even longer than that. You know what I'm
Really
saying?
do.
But just know it's not weak to walk away, man. It's not. It's not worth it, man. 25 to life. Like I say, dude, you know, took somebody's life, crashed out in front of us, elementary school. Dude's gonna be in jail probably 25 to life, 100% of the time. No
Mhm.
parole. You know, so it's a wrap.
Mm.
Um,
Ain't no 25 life. It's life without.
it's just life without 999 infinity.
Yeah.
What Future say? My boy gone for infinity.
Man, then
Man,
they be hitting you, man. They hit you with life plus another life. What?
man. Well, Richard Pryor said that means he gotta when he died, he got to come back and do do the other.
Yeah, what?
Hey, hey, kindergarten, get in jail. He do the other life. Man, I got to figure out how to do that honey so it won't freeze up, but show these kids like dudes in jail, they got like life. It's like 999. Ain't no release date. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? It's just 999. It means infinity.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. I don't even think they let your body leave out when you die. Your body going to the state graveyard. I don't even think you
Yeah.
even. Whoo!
Yeah.
You got a number,
Yeah.
man.
It's only like, yeah, you pretty much belong to the state, but by the time they even release it, and it's just certain ones, if it's life, you just a rap.
Yeah, it's a wrap. You can cancel Christmas.
Mhm.
But all right, guys, we finna sign out this thing. Want to say thanks for watching.
Yeah, so later this week or tomorrow, I might have a little bit more energy, and I'm gonna get to talking crazy. So y'all
Well, I'm
go.
glad I need to catch you on days like this where you more you not so passionate. I know you didn't cut your hair. Now you didn't
Yeah, Malcolm. Hey, brother
turn the
Antonio.
lowest on me. Let me tell you something,
Yeah,
brother. Woo, let me drink a little water to cool this down.
Antonio X. You know, because the
Told you,
man wants y'all to
told you
fail.
56X was that? Told you
Yeah,
56X.
man wants y'all to fail, but y'all don't wanna. Y'all wanna go into their business.
Boy, man. But all
Mhm.
right, guys, we finna sign out this thing, man. Thanks for watching. Hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Let us know what you think. Any topics you'd like to hear us talk about, let us know, and we will check it out. And we will catch you on the next one.
That boy is good. Good and terrible.